V'hine ksiv Vayihi erev vayihi voker yom echad. Now it's written that it was evening and it was morning, the first day of creation. Perush yom echad mevor b'Torah, or Parshas Lech Lecha hamshachas echad. And it's brought in Torah or Parshas Lech Lecha that this refers to drawing down one. That the yom is giloi, and that's the giloi of echad. Hamshacha of echad. Chayabna perush b'Rabbos Bereishis of Parsha Gimel yom echad. Similarly, it's brought in Midrash Rabbah that one day, the day one, is Shaya HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yachidi, that the Holy One, blessed be He, was alone. Shlohaya ba'olamo Elohu, that the only one in His world was Him, meaning that He was in His world, that He was drawn into His world. And you have to draw down every day. Havaya echad, like we say, like it's written in Kriya Shema, that Hashem is one, that's drawing down the one into the world. And this is what it's written, the verse, and on that, on one day, it will be known for Hashem, Zayin, that is to say, then the time to come will be a revelation of that one day, just as He is alone. Like it says, that Hashem will be exalted alone on that day, by Yom HaHu. Look about this idea about one day, that He'll be known. And in the explanation of the Ramaz there, in the concept of the reason why the holiday of Shavuos is only one day. And look what he says about Shmini Atzeres, how it's one cow as a korban and so forth. Vayin od b'inyan yom echad b'zorach elegimel naso kuf lamanei beis. Umashikaz mizeh sof dibur amaschil bir v'haya mispar b'nei Yisrael b'likutei Torah Parshas b'midbar b'me'ori or sivches yom echad nikra arichan pinchulu. The Me'ori or says that one day, that refers to arich. Yom shekulo aruch. V'zeu hamarich be'echad, and that's why it says, the one who lengthens the echad, marichin lo yamav, his days are lengthened. Perush hamarich, and so what does it mean? He lengthens the echad, shemamshich mi b'chinas arichan pin, that he draws down from arich, b'chinas yom echad, the concept of this one day, ulechein marichin lo yamav, therefore his days are lengthened for him. Inyan ha'ava shelo, that's the concept of his love. Shehi gamkin b'chinas midos shelamayla ma'aseichel, that it should also be in a way of attributes that are beyond intellect. Yom echad, the one day, nikra ha'yisod hamyachid erev avoker. It's the concept of Yisod that unites the evening and the morning, the Zah and the Nukva. Yivuros v'chasadim chulu, the strictnesses and the kindnesses together in the Machriya Sheni. V'zeu al derech b'risi yomam v'layla. This is like the idea of my covenant of day and night. Perush abris mechaber u'mekasher yomam im Layla, that is to say, the breeze unites and ties together the day and the night time. That's the Yisod. Al derech ben Poras Yosef, like the idea of the son of Poras is Yosef, Osios Tofer, which is the same letters as to tie together. So Yosef, the breeze, ties together Shemechaber Abeis Deos Chulu, that unites the two opinions and viewpoints of above and below, Kadeli Hiyos Giloi, Yom Echad, Bechinas Atahu Havai Levadecha Chulu, and in order to have the revelation of one day, the idea of you Hashem are alone, Tzarech Lios Tchila Erev HaBoker, you have to have the evening and the morning. Berei Chashocha V'Hadar Nehora, the first it's darkness and then it's light. Al derech meftechos chitzonios v'achar kach daika meftechos apnimios, like the concept of first the external keys and afterwards the inner keys. B'dibur hamaskil ki sishma bakol meftechos chitzonios hu ha'izbonos mibechinas malchus cha malchus kol olamim, and the external keys are a concept of the contemplation and the idea of your kingship is the kingship of all worlds, shizeu inyan Layla chulu, which is the concept of the nighttime. V'gam kemush because be geras hatshuva perikut v'zelashon, and this, like it also says in Tanya, in geras hatshuva, and this is what it says, u'ma'achar shatfila hi tshuva ilah, and since prayer is the higher level of tshuva, dahainu tashuv he'ilah, that is to return the higher hay. Ein bilkute Torah gabi drusha yaser shmei tshuva b'dibur hamaskil mikel kamocha. Zeu inyan yom echad. And that's the concept of one day. Look about this idea of this is the day, a remembrance to the first day. So the day of Rosh Hashanah also is attached to this idea of the one day. So before tshuva ilah, you have to preface the lower tshuva, that is to lift up the lower hay from its having fallen down. That is the heaviness of head, the humility and lowering yourself in order to awaken mercies, like the night before the day. And look what's brought in the Mamer that mercy is, like it says, like a sheep in front of her shearers, she is silent. That her voice awakens mercy. And like it's brought by Chana, that she was bitter to her soul in her davening. However, in the Brisa there we learned that we don't pray unless it's from joy. That is, while we're joyous, we start praying. That is to say, Bina, which is the mother of the children, is joyous. And that refers to the higher hay. To return the higher hay. So the Koved Rosh is the lower hay, and the Simcha is the higher hay, and you have to have both of them for Tefillah. And now in this orphan generation, that people are not able to flip their hearts from one end to the other in a moment. Then the advice that's given to preface the lower tshuva in Tikkun Chatzos, it's the end of the quote from the Tanya. So it's found then that the concept of the nighttime or the evening is to return the lower hay from its having fallen down. And like from the concept of the sheep in front of her shears is silent through awakening the mercies upon the darkness. and to taste the bitterness, and so forth. Then afterwards, in the morning, I will set up for you and hope. The concept of Boker of Yosef. You have the Boker of Avraham and the Boker of Yosef. And here we're talking about Bris, to unite the night and day. So I guess it's Boker de Yosef Bezorach Eligimel, Balak Yudalat Amad Beis, and Nimshach me Boker de Avraham, that the morning of Yosef is drawn from the morning of Avraham. Ever Ma Yisod Abachulu, that Avraham is the letters of the limb of what? Which is also the concept of Yisod of the father of Chachma, whereas Yosef is Yisod of Zah. And through these mornings, you'll have the concept of the one day, Ham Shacham Arichan Pin Kanal, to draw down from Arich. Yom Shekulu Aruch. Nimsai de Erev Bereisha Chashocha. So it's found then that the night, that's in the beginning it's dark. Yavo Boker Yom Echad. You'll have the morning of the one day. V'kemosh shekosov Zorechelik Beis of Parshas Tetzavel. Minyan Acher Al Malach Hashocha Lo Es Yad Nahora. Or Ayin Aleph. Or Ayin Amud Aleph. That if it was not from darkness, you wouldn't know light. But the concept of the middle of the night, the chatzos, that's when the darkness begins to shine. This night, maybe it says halayla hazeh. So you have halayla hahu and halayla hazeh. So maybe that's hu halayla hazeh. Kitzer inyan yom echad HaKadosh Baruch Hu yachid. So we talked about the concept of one day. Hello, and blessed be He is singular. Yom echad hu yevad ala havaya. One day will be known to Hashem. And He's gav havaya tzvos levado, and Hashem tzvos will be alone. Bayomahu, on that day, arich anpin hamarich, that how arich anpin corresponds with someone who lengthens the echad. And you have to have first the evening and then the morning, which corresponds with the external keys, and the inner keys are from the morning of Yosef, the extra light of Yosef that goes to Malchus, to unite them. And this is also the idea of to return the lower hay, which is like the sheep in front of her shears, Lama is silent idea, to the mercies and the bitterness, and also Rachel Imenu, which corresponds with Malchus. And also to return afterwards the higher hay, which is joy, the Bina. And both of these used to are preface to the Tefillah. And then you have the concept of one day. And similarly, the holiday of Shavuos is one day. And so too Shmini Atzeres is a one-day holiday that correspond with this level.